Good morning. Welcome to the Driver's Corner. Today we are going to be looking at a new tool that I bought. So I guess this is tool time on the Driver's Corner. So as a bunch of you guys know, I am currently working on doing an outlaw build backdate on my Porsche 911. This is something that we're going to talk about another time, but I've been having to replace some rusted sheet metal and fabricate some parts to make the front end, the backdate style, working on the hood, etc. Because of that, I bought a tool that I wanted to show you guys. So to kind of understand why I'm going to show you this tool, I'm going to show you what I'm working on. So in order to do the front backdate on this car, this part of the fender was rusty, and I'll talk about that in a later video. What you have to do on to backdate these 911s is the newer ones, the G50 bodies, have the fenders are shorter and the front end shorter and the hood shorter. So you have to make an extension panel to meet this new, like this turn signal. And I was using a jigsaw, and that's what kind of got this radius that didn't quite line up properly, so I couldn't actually use this piece that I made. And it made me start thinking about, well, is there a better way for me to cut my sheet metal pieces without having to buy a crazy expensive tool? So the answer is yes, and I'm about to show you what I got. What I ended up with is this little doodad. I can't remember what I paid for it. I want to say it was like $12 shipped, something along those lines. So it's got a drill attachment on the back, like a chuck that you'd put in a normal drill. And then both sides of it have this little sheet metal nipper thing. And I'll show you how that operates here in a minute. I'm gonna draw a crazy line. Now, I've never used the tool before, so you'll have to forgive me if I don't do a great job here. But let me draw a quick little design, and then we will cut something out of this panel. All right, so I have drawn a wavy, weird line here. I did do this with the drill before I decided to show you guys how cool this thing was. I don't know how easy it's going to be to follow this design, and I don't have... I'll try to find a way. I'm holding this phone in my hand, so I'll try to find a way to set this up to where you guys can see what is going on as I'm trying to cut this. So bear with me for a quick second. All right, so I've got you set up there. What I'm gonna do is take this drill, and you just kind of add that connection to it. So, yeah, there we go. Tighten it down, and then the front of this, you can kind of, hopefully you can see, but there's a little rod that goes up and down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attempt to go through this piece of sheet metal here. I'm lining it up. I'm assuming you could do this way better, but all right, hold on, let me move this. I got my clamps in the way. Okay. So that was actually pretty easy to follow the line here. So now I have this weird shaped thing that I don't need. But you can kind of understand how you could take something like this, clean up the edges, and make an exact patch. Like, let's just say I was trying to do this and I was going to use my English wheel and I needed it to have, you know, that inside radius or something. Like if I was going to, you know, make a patch piece to go in there. So pretty nifty little tool, honestly. It's got two sides, so if you take this handle off, it has a, so it's got another nipper on that side, which is pretty cool. So overall, I think for 16 bucks, I found this on eBay. I don't know how long it's gonna last. Obviously it's probably some Chinese tool or something. All right, so that was taking a look at this cheap little tool that hopefully will help make my build a little bit easier. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you on the next one.